Morning. I'm here in Crianlarich. Gonna try and attempt Ben More Stob Binnein. The weather's been rubbish all week, but today there's some blue skies and white fluffy clouds, so I'm pretty lucky. So I'm hoping to bag these two and then do another hike tomorrow as well. And since the YouTube video did alright last time, I thought I'd give it another bash today. I'll give you a quick spin around to see what I'm looking at. I think it's quite a steep pull up straight away, but I'm looking forward to getting into the Munros from the off. That's the objective. That's Ben More, and then behind it will be Stob Binnein, and then it's a fairly straightforward pair. This I wanted a day hike instead of a long overnight camp, and so just follow this path up and then see where I'm at. I'll come back when I've done a bit more. Clearly not making any friends. At the beginning of the hike, it's quite a good Land Rover track. I think takes you to the point where you either split up and go straight up Ben More, or you can carry on into the glen, which is the way I'm coming back out, I think. So it helps get your breathing back in order. This week I've had a bit of a chest infection. I've felt a bit chesty, so forgive the heavy breathing, but I don't want to miss an opportunity like this to get out and to hike and to hang out with my mates. So hopefully I don't die on the top, not being able to breathe with this chesty thing I've had all week, but it's glorious today. So I've come back, I'm at that fork to either go down the glen or up Ben More. Hopefully it won't be too long. So I'm at the point where the path forks and goes up here. It seems like it's a fairly steep pull up to Ben More. I think that's the way I'll be coming out. And you can see, I think it's Crianlarich in the background. Did that one in October, November last year. October last year, did around the 4 there. So I'm going to start heading up here. Had to de-layer because it was getting too hot. I can see some other people coming, so probably stop talking soon too. Off we go. I'm about halfway up Ben More. It's a very steep old pool, but being blessed with the nice weather and some stunning views. Again, that's Crianlarich over there. I think that's Ben Voody, I'm not sure. I think that's over to Ben Louis over there. I'll have to double check all these, so don't take my word on it. But yeah, just following this well constructed path. That's one good thing about this, is that the path's fairly easy to follow from the very beginning of the hike all the way up. Seems like there's a decent path, which is nice. So just taking the time, managing my breathing with that chest infection thing I mentioned. Seems to be doing okay. But yeah, really pleased with the day I'm getting, and still too warm. It's about -1 just now, but still really warm. So I'm glad I've been able to do there. Yeah. So the cloud seems to be coming and going on the top of Ben More. Keeps flying across and then clearing, and just hoping when I get up there that it's clear and I can get some views. Play with the drone, usual, but look at these views. Sure, I've showed you them already, but just Great day to be hiking. Sure, the weather's not been that great the last few days, so struck it lucky. It's certainly not been good back home. What a day. So yeah, keep going, another about 350-400 metres of ascent and I'll be on the top of Ben More. I stopped at about 800 metres of elevation to put another layer on. It's starting to get a bit chilly. As you can see, clouds coming and going again, still on top. But it's blowing off. On Crianlarich, you can start to see the actual peak. Just there's a cloud passing over it. So I'm hoping that Ben More does the same. Again, the path is still good all the way up, good trail, following this dry stone dike. I'm at about 1,000 metres of elevation and it looks lovely in this direction. But as you turn around and spin up, the clag is coming in. I just spoke to a lad going down there and he said it's a different world up there, clagged in. So I don't think I'm going to get many views from the top. But we'll just crack on, see what happens. Sometimes the wind blows off. The wind has picked up a bit, so we'll just see how it goes. But still enjoying the views while I've got them. Getting quite a bit of snow, some hard packed snow on the path going up, so making things a little bit slippy. But good thing about the poles. Look at that clag rolling in. There we go. So I'm definitely in the clag now. And I've also made the call to stick my crampons on. Although there is quite a bit of grass, as you can see, the path is consolidated snow. I just think it would give me an easier purchase on the path, and the grass with the dusting of snow is quite slippy. So stopped, put my crampons on, and pulled up the hood because it's getting a bit colder. Might need to add another layer in a bit. But yeah, just cracking on into the cloud. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any views today. Wind has also picked up quite a bit. So, typical Scotland. There's the summit of Ben More. There's a trig point here, and then a bit of a summit cairn there. So I've tapped that one just in case, and then we go back this one. Definitely needed the crampons. It's very icy up here. I met a couple of people who have just done this Munros and have not bothered to go off to Stob Binnein, but I'm gonna crack on, I think, and still do it. Quite enjoying the wintry conditions. There we go. It's a bit cold, a bit blustery. Hope you can hear me. I did get a windsock for the GoPro, but we'll see. It's pretty windy, so we'll see if you can hear me or not. But I think I'm going to take a couple of pictures and then head down. I'm not going to stick the drone up, it's far too windy for the drone. And then crack on to Stob Binnein, which is in that direction. Sun's coming and going, but I don't think it's going to blow the clag off. I don't think it's warm enough for that, and I don't think the wind is taking it, so it could be a day in the clouds, but at least it's an atmospheric, snowy, wintry day in the clouds. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. So with the wind chill, it got really cold, so I've layered up. Got the mask on, got the goggles on, and got the buff on. Nice and warm now. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but yeah, definitely clagged in. Heading over to Stob Binnein. Not much views, but enjoying a little bit of snow and frost, and it's good training anyway. So I'm just gonna crack on, looking all masked up. As you can see, the clag has remained even though I'm dropping down. It's about 860 metres at the bottom of the Bielach here before I start ascending up Stob Binnein. The clag didn't really come in until about 950, 1,000 metres on Ben More, but I guess it was coming from this direction, and obviously just hitting a bit lower. I mean, we're getting a bit more clarity down here, but it's sitting up on top of Stob Binnein, and it's quite a classic view, which sadly I'm not getting. So I've had to layer up, delayer a few times. The wind was biting up there, it was burning my face, it felt like. So, but as I've descended, it's got a bit easier. Then I start to overheat. I always find managing my body temperature a challenge, because I don't like to sweat in all my gear and then get soaking and then you get cold, and it's just learning how to manage all that. I've been doing better of it of late. I just find it annoying stopping, taking a layer off, putting a layer on, etc. But it needs master. So I'm gonna crack on, get up in the summit, Stob Binnein, boggy, and then I think I'm going to be going down. I spoke to a guy just with his dog just a second ago, and he said he didn't come up the same way I did. He came up just down here. I'll show you. So at the Bielach, you can see a bit of a path goes down and then down into the glen. He said it's really sheltered, and he prefers coming up that way, bagging Stob Binnein, bagging Ben More, which is up there in the clag, and then coming back down and going through the glen. Besides, it cuts out some of the steepness, but it's still fun going up that other side, and I got really stunning views, which I don't think I'd have got if going up the glen, because the clag was rolling in it. Anyway, stop waffling and get cracking, and I'll probably film a bit more when I get further up. That's the way up Stob Binnein. Keeps clearing a little bit and getting some views. That's back the way to Ben More, same thing. It's clearing a little bit. I'm hoping at some point I'll get some views. It's still a nice day. The snow's got consolidated again on the path, and it's getting slippy, so crampons are back on, just for extra grip. Probably not actually needed, but I've got them, so use them. Anyway, getting into this harder snow stuff as I get further. I think I've only got about 100 metres of ascent to get to the top. Still no views. Still in the clag. Comes and goes now and again, but yeah. There's a cornice down there, some people coming up. But at least I'm getting to practice some winter skills and playing the crampons. Off we go. I'm not far from the summit, and it's been a fairly good path. You can still see the vegetation and the rocks, and now it's just turned into this. It's white, completely white to the top. See a few rocks further up. That's kind of what it's been like so far, but this will be fun. It'll be fun using the crampons going up here. There we are, heading up to the summit now. I think I can see it, the summit of Stob Binnein. Quite steep. Cool, that last bit. I just had to put the camera away for a second as I was getting battered by the wind, and pull my hood up, keep my head warm. There we go. Not much of a cairn, but boom. Not much views. Very windy. I think I'll take a photo, and then head back down. There we go, Munro, 113. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but I'm starting to get a bit of views. There's the ridge down off of Stob Binnein if you're going to go the other way. Clouds opening up a little bit, although I think that's coming towards me. So I've got to get these shots in while I can. Opened up a little bit, which is nice. Somebody else coming up just now. But it's crazy windy up here. I'd like to go down that slope, down that ridge, but I don't think it's worth it. Also, it's nowhere near the car. But these views, coming and going, mostly going now. Glad I grabbed the GoPro out when I did. Get a view. So that's me just coming off the summit. There's a few other people going up. A few guys and girls in shorts, like leggings. I think they're like trail runners. Couldn't handle that. But I met some nice people on the summit. Some people out with their uni friends, and a few guys that complaining about it being all slippy. So I'm really glad that I put the crampons on. There's an old guy that said there's an old saying that when you think it's time to put your crampons on, it's too late to put your crampons on, or when you need to put them on, it's too late to. So I'm glad I made the decision further down, even though there was parts where I didn't need them. I'm glad I did. So just heading down now. Very easy with the crampons on, everyone else is slipping on their butt. But heading down, you can kind of see the path snaking down. Then I'm going to head left at the Bealach. Woo! A bit of soft snow there. And then head down the glen, and that's me done. It's been a really easy pair of Munros. It's not been the hardest. Very steep up Ben More coming that way, and the pull up here wasn't too bad. Made it a bit more difficult with the wind and the snowy, icy conditions, but nothing terrible. Fairly straightforward day. In better conditions, it'd be stunning around here, I think, as well. So if I was to rate it out of 10, the pair of them, I think as a pair of Munros in enjoyability, I'd give it a good 8 out of 10. But weather rubbish. You got some people slipping around. But yeah, it's been a great day. I'm looking forward to getting down. I might film a bit more as I go down. Hopefully, if views open up. Slowly making my way down off Stob Binnein, which has cleared up a little bit. Not completely, but Sod's Law clears up a little bit as you get down. I'm following this very faint path heading down. I don't know if you can see just down there, but there's a road. I think it's just in the middle of the shot there, like a 4x4 track. So I'm just heading down to that, and then I'll just follow that out, and that should take me back to where my car is, just on the other side of Ben More, which is also in the cloud. Yeah, nice views. Done these two Munros here already, and that was I remember that being a long walk out. But yeah, making good progress on the way down. Nearly finished. Right, I'm nearly back at the track. It's just less than 100 metres to go down. So I thought there's nothing exciting about hiking out on the track. I thought I'd finish the video here. Stob Binnein in the back and Ben More up there. To be honest, it's been a really good trip. Really enjoyed it. Shame about the weather, with the clag and the cloud coming in, but it's part and parcel of hiking in Scotland. Definitely think I want to come back and do them again in better weather, so I can get some nice views. But there was amazing views this morning. I guess it's just a shame. So that's the way I've got to go out. Just follow the stream, and then go go along the path to get out the back. So if you've watched, you've enjoyed it, thanks very much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those things. I'm also on Instagram as Summit About Danny if you find me through YouTube. But thanks for watching.